Hey hosers, welcome back to the channel. Backdoor here. We're up to 44 subscribers now. Wow, 44 guys. Who would have thought it? Just been at it for a month and we've hit 44. Got to keep that momentum going. Remember, when I get to 100, I'm going to eat this super spicy Moab bar. This is made with, I believe, 3 Carolina Reapers, and then it has a caramel filling with scorpion peppers. The challenge is you're supposed to eat the whole bar and wait, I think, 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and it's half a pound of chocolate. So I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I mean, I don't even think I'll get through a square. My goal is, like I said in the last video, when we get to 100, I'm going to eat 2 of these squares. I've tried the lesser bar, and it really burns your throat. It made people in the office have irritation, so irritation in the ear. But anyways, guys, I'm going to pull a little grand thumb here and say, if you've been on Canadian Gun Nuts lately and bashed Tenda or seen a thread bashing Tenda, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way, when the new videos come out, you guys get alerted. So let's just dive on in. I want to show you today, I have hard cases and I have soft cases. These were my dedicated soft cases that I'm going to show you today. These are, all 3 of them are Voodoo Tactical that you're going to see here. These ones are 36 inches and they're designed for ARs and they work really great. I don't know what I'm going to do with it now with this order in council, but nevertheless, I got them, so I'm going to show them to you. So this is the Voodoo Tactical. I believe it's called their Deluxe Padded. So this one is slightly different. I have 2 of these, and this one has zippers that fold out. So these 2 right here, these 2 pockets fold out, and they have flaps for a regular AR magazine. So as you can see, this will hold your PMag, no problem. And in fact, once you get your PMag in, I've actually stuffed 3 and then put some outside of the pouch, and I was able to close it. So this will hold 3 in here minimum. Like I said, I have got more in there. The middle one is slightly different. It has smaller pouches for pistols, so this will hold a pistol pouch. I usually put my 10-22 magazines in there, so they'll fit in nicely, but this will hold 6 pistol magazines, no problem. And this one, again, 3 AR magazines, AK magazines, whatever. But the interesting thing here is that behind is a second pocket that is more of a clam top loader. So it only zips halfway, but you could see you could stuff more stuff in there. So I usually put my bipod in here. It has a flap for tools, so you've got a flap in there too. And all 3 of them have the same versatility. So here you see, guys, I've got 4 magazines stuffed in there, and there's still room for more. And this magazine, I believe I keep my cleaning supplies. Yeah, so I have some bore brushes, zip cords, and you know, just brushes in there. But again, you have a pouch back here too. So look at all that usable space, guys. I typically, if I go to the range, I just bring this for my pistols and my rifles, and I just bring my range bag for all the others, being, you know, eyes, ears, targets, ammo, squib rod, whatever, tools, flashlight. So I have a dedicated bag that, if you look at my other video, you'll see that I keep that bag loaded at all times. So the only thing I ever have to do is grab my firearms and put them in here, and I'm good to go. So that's the front, and you can see you have a little bit of molly here. It's not very usable. I'll show you on the bigger one how usable that one is, because this one, you have 2 rows. You might be able to get like a little frag pouch in there, but nevertheless, you do have it. I don't use it. It's all, you see here, tie down straps that you can cinch. So you put your 2 rifles in, and then you cinch it. So really, really well executed. You get a nice tight package when you do that. So let's just open it up. I'll flip it this way so you can see better, but you'll see it opens up, and it has some nice padding, and it has sleeves here so your firearms could rest. So your firearm, the stock and the barrel rest in there. And you have tie down Velcro straps. Flap in the middle. And then you have room for another one with this nice, look at this giant lip. So the idea is you extend that and then it creates space so you could zip it. But this easily holds 2 ARs and 2 pistols, no problem. I could probably get more in there, but typically what I do is I put my 2 ARs and I'll put a pistol in one of these with in a sleeve or a sock, and I've had no problem. It cinches up nice, it closes. I will say the one caveat to that is my 18-inch heavy barreled Stag AR with the stock fully collapsed. You have to utilize every square centimeter of this. You have to put it diagonally. So I don't think a 20-incher would fit unless it has a folding stock. I have to go from corner to corner to get it in, and so that one's a little bit tight. But as far as the 16-inch and the 7.5-inch, no problem. They fit perfect. Hunting rifles, fixed stocks, you know, anything with a fixed stock, it's not going to fit in this one. This is, I think, dedicated to ARs, subguns. I've never handled an AK-47 aside from at Vegas shooting it, so I don't know how long those are, but this is geared more towards, again, it's a 36-inch, so anything with an overall length of less than 36. But very well made, very good quality. This one isn't that old, but you could see it's held up. I take it through the rain. I take it to the range all the time and no problems. This kind of sucks, I'll be honest. This one sucks. And I mean, I think they could have executed the tie down points a little bit better, putting one here and there. The only way you could use that is if it's an over the shoulder sling, so that the thing is sitting vertically on your back, which is fine. I prefer it more of a, I think it'd be a little bit better like the other one I'm going to show you. If one of these tie down points was on the other side, I think it would be easier to carry it horizontally as a sling. So very well made, 36-incher, deluxe padded. You can't go wrong with this. Has a little bit of Velcro here. I would keep this bag over the other two just because this one serves its purpose so well for ARs, and you can't go wrong with this. I think I picked it up for 140, 150. I know they're cheaper in the States, but the Voodoo tactical name is hard to come by up here in Canada. All the, you know, knockoff brands like Vism, NC Star, you know, Amazon, they make exact same footprint and what you want to call it or model. I just find that this one is really, really well built. The one I'm going to show you now, the 46-incher, I've had that one for, I'd say 9 years. And I was so happy with it that's why I bought, when these came up on sale, I grabbed 2 of them, even though I didn't need them. It was just, I saw them and they're hard to find in Canada, so I just grabbed them. And I figured, you know, I'd make use of them. So this one is essentially the same, except it's in the camouflage color. So this one's older. This one's about 10 years old. And same idea. It has 3 flaps. It's just executed a little differently. So this one has just a big wide open pouch with a, you know, tie down. But the good thing here is you have Velcro flaps. So you put this flap, and then on top of that, it also has buckles. So all 3 of these have buckles and Velcro. You put something in here, you tie it down, it's not going anywhere because you've got the Velcro and the tie down. So you could fit, again, getting 4 PMags in here is no problem. Easy. This one, same idea, big opening. I've got some more 1022 mags in here. This one is for my 1022 Precision. So I try to keep 2 mags in here just in case I ever, you know, the Precision won't fit in that smaller bag. So I keep these 2 in here and 3 or 4 in the other one, just so if I ever take the Precision out, I always have mags. And then here again, another, you know, 4 mags that'll fit no problem. What I was referring to earlier with the frag pouches, I bought these off Midway. They were surplus, brand new, never issued frag molly pouches. So you could see one here. It's just a little tiny pouch that I put cleaning supplies in there. Not too bad. I just, you know, I slipped it. Like I said, you have more room for the molly here, so it fits nice. So I just put one there, and then this too is a surplus molly pouch. So this one doesn't come with it, but as you can see, this one fits nice. It's a big one. I've got a cleaning kit, 556 brush. So you look how much room you have in there. And this one is, again, Velcro, and it has a buckle. So nothing's getting out there. So the added feature on this one you have is you have a secondary zip pouch right here that has all your targets. So look at this. Look at all these targets I have in here, guys, and you wouldn't even be able to tell just because it hides it and consumes it so well, because it is actually really big. So I'm just going to throw all this crap. Look at all these targets. Oh, sorry. Just get that out of here. Clean it. Get the missus to clean it later. So you've got all this room. Like, you saw how that fit in there. Look how much it can expand. It, you know, easily a couple inches in there. Then you've got, these are supposed to be for pistols. So the idea is you could fit your pistols in here. It's a little bit padded, not as much as the main case, but it is padded. Actually pretty nicely padded too. So you could fit, they say a pistol in each. You could easily get 2 pistols in each, no problem. And this will still zip. And then further on the inside, you have a zipper pouch here. So you see that, that's one zipper. And then you've got this big long top filling one up here. So usually I put my targets in here so they're out of the way and zipped up. But look at all that space that you have there, and we haven't even got to the actual rifle compartment. So you have all that for your supplies, and then inside, same idea, a double 46-inch rifle. So you've got your divider flap, which is fixed. But you've got this big, look at that big giant lip. So that'll protect you, and it helps you zip it up, no problem. Look how big that is. What is that, like 2 inches, 2.5? And it's padded, so it's thick and padded. Tie down straps, stock, for your stock and your barrel to go in there, and then you tie them down, flip it, you put your second one. This one is what I use for my my Remington 308 700. And it fits no problem. You could obviously get anything with an overall length of 46 inches in here. I've had no problems. I think that Remington is my longest gun. Yeah, I think it is longer than the Precision. It is a short barrel, but I still think it's longer than the Precision. Maybe the Precision's longer with the stock all the way back, but either way, they both fit no problem. So just to give you an idea with this bag, like I said, the reason I bought 2 more and the shorter version is I put 2 full rifles in here, pistols, targets. These are all filled with mags. I've got some cleaning supplies in here. This thing probably weighs 60-70 pounds when it's all done, maybe even more. And I've had no issues with it. I just pick it up and I carry it like a briefcase. The one thing I will say is it's supposed to have a backpack feature. And this is the only downside, I think, that where they fell short, is you've got this backpack feature. So you see this. It comes with a sling like the other one, but it also comes with these backpack straps, which is nice. But I've tried it a couple times, and I find that they really didn't execute the tie down very well. They use these, you know, these retention straps, kind of like a motorcycle helmet. And this one always, this one always seems to work itself loose. I'm sure you could probably fix it, but at this point, I prefer just holding it like a briefcase. It gets a little bit heavy, and then to walk around with it like a backpack, I'm just going from the range parking lot to the range. There's no point in me. I'd rather just make 2 trips and carry this and then carry my range bag separate. So I don't use this. If you were slugging through a forest on a hunt, or you know, to an outdoor range where the parking lot's a little bit removed from the actual shooting area, it would make sense, and it's totally usable. I just prefer using it the other way. And again, this one too, same idea. You load it up. You've got tie down straps here, so you just cinch it, and then you've got more tie down straps at the bottom. So you see, you just put it, cinch it, and this makes it really tight, compressed, easy to hold. The straps don't really get in the way. Everything is contained, and I can't say enough great things about this bag. Highly recommend it. This one was a little bit more because it's 46 inches, but I really don't think you can go wrong with it. And I'd buy it if I see it again in that length. All right, and then finally here's this one I haven't even taken out yet. I just literally just took it out of the bag from when I bought it. I don't even know what this is. What is that? That's a shoulder strap. Like I said, guys, I saw them and I really enjoyed them, so I just grabbed them. Yeah, shoulder strap. Oh, see, that's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. That'll make it a lot more comfortable as a sling. So that goes around. So so same idea. The one thing I do know is that this one is slightly different again in its execution from the flat dark earth one. So the flat dark earth has the zippers, two zippers. This is like the 46 incher where it's got a Velcro and then a hidden compartment down back here. And again, same exact thing as the Camel, just smaller. So 36 inches. So again, padded pistol pouches. Look, I haven't even opened it yet. Look how hard it is. You know, super padded, zippered areas here. Same exact idea, tie down straps, beautiful. I love the contrast stitching. Excellent quality, guys. I've had no issues with the zippers. And this one, I think actually, they probably right here. These ones came with locks. Yeah, so this one came with locks that are an absolute joke. I would never even consider using these. I mean, it's a nice that they came with it. Why you need 6 locks, I don't know. But I would never consider using these locks. You could probably just open them with they're flimsy and cheap. I guess, thank you. I don't know. I don't know what to say, Voodoo Tactical. Thank you for them, but I wouldn't use them. Technically in Canada, your bag has to be locked. Not technically, it has to be locked. Technically, these would suffice. The Canadian law doesn't stipulate the quality of the lock, the type of lock. It just has to be in a locked container. So I mean, maybe this is for Canada, it'll suffice, it's locked. I wouldn't trust them worth anything. I use all my own locks, and the beauty of these bags, guys, and the reason why I jumped over it, and I should have stated it earlier, is again because in Canada things have to be locked. All of these zippers are YYZ lockable, and they're the good type of lockable, not the type where you just lock the pull tabs. These ones actually have the locks. So one goes into the other, you put your lock through, and it's locked. This thing is still so brand new that they don't even want to go. But perfect for Canadian transport. They lock nicely, and all the zippers have it, and all the zippers are YYZ, and I've had no problems with them. No problems with the stitching. This one hasn't even been used. I was playing with the idea of selling it, but I think at this point I'm just going to keep it because sooner or later one of those is going to fall apart or something's going to go wrong. So I'll hold on to it. But that's it, guys. Voodoo Tactical. Those are the soft shells. Tomorrow I'll show you the hard ones. For those of you who like it hard, I've got a Nanook, and that's basically the equivalent of like a Pelican or a you know, like a hard Safariland case, but Nanook is a Canadian brand, and what they do is they actually do custom molded AR cutouts. So you'll see tomorrow when I do it, but it's designed for an AR. You can ask them for different cutouts, but you'll see how that one's top quality. Problem is, it's so freaking heavy that you never want to bring it. At least I don't. It's set up to hold one firearm and one pistol, and it weighs just on its own when you load it up. It has wheels, but it's just so heavy and cumbersome. It doesn't even fit in my car unless I put the seats down. So it's one of the ones that, you know, it's not practical, so you don't use it. Whereas these, they're small. You don't have to put any seats down. They fit perfect, and they hold multiple guns, long guns, multiple pistols. You can't go wrong with these guys. And let me know if you have any questions or any comments, and I'll do my best to answer. But I hope you enjoyed it. And again, guys, hit that thumbs up. Okay, take care.